Alright, so I just made this video and somehow it disappeared, so now I'm making it again. Um, so this was from a couple days ago. So here we go. I noticed a lot lately. Um, Either the police or somebody is sending a bunch of helicopters and airplanes to fly directly across my immediate location. Okay, and people in normal cars are watching me as well, or following me, tracking my location. Um, but I want to show you proof of this. Here's a proof. So I'm sitting in the graveyard, right? Um,
Look to the right.
I'm sitting in the graveyard in my car to get away from these people trying to, follow me around.
Like,
Okay, progress already.
And
I'm sorry.
Rest your eyes for a few days. Eye drops will help if you feel any discomfort.
and so I'm ready to go back home.
Hospitalization, you can go home. He'll be fine in a day.
And I'm just sitting in my car, minding my business, watching YouTube.
Sales visit.
And like one helicopter and two airplanes fly directly across my location in the 30 to 40 minutes that I was sitting in my car in that graveyard. Okay, so here we go.
see that?
Here's one. So actually, it's really dark over there, so I was recording this through my sunroof in my car.
Right above
So
me.
here's I'm pretty sure this is the helicopter right here, flying directly above me,
And look,
straight
I'm in
across
the graveyard. I was I was just
for
talking,
no reason. I can't
just
see a
talking to the
reason
spirits,
why they
telling
would
them
be
what's
doing
going on.
this all the
they know what's
time.
going on, but I was just,
Okay, I have no record. I have no history of violence or criminal
what should I
offenses.
say? Like,
Okay.
We could go say, hey,
I'm sorry.
it's just right over here. I like that gift. Just call me.
And here's another one. I only recorded two of the three aircraft flying directly across my location. Here's the second video.
Right after.
This is the
Look, you see
airplane
that?
they sent over top me. And see how they're flying
Look at
real
this.
slow and
I haven't.
just
Look,
right
I don't
above
even
me
got
too.
no record.
And so that brings me to the next
See
topic
that?
I'm gonna talk about. So you know how
How's your day?
More fire than I would have liked.
what are the cliche warning signs of schizophrenia that police and
Oh, I got it.
everyday people talk about?
Yeah, I'm already getting better.
Oh, well, schizophrenic is always thinking that they're being followed, and they always say that the police is after them, and the schizophrenics always saying that helicopters are watching them and helicopters are flying above them or whatever the fuck, right? But here's the thing. They'll gaslight the target and say, well, he's schizophrenic. It's all in his head, right?
For our next episode.
It's all in his head. Like, he's the schizophrenic, the target, the government target is just, he's just, he or she
Did you know?
is just seeing things that's not there. Okay?
Try Head and Shoulder shampoo.
So this leads me to the fact that mental health
Regular shampoo
is a cover-up and a tool that the government uses
helps prevent it
to cover up their targeting of its own citizens. Okay?
Head and Shoulder shampoo and conditioner for best results.
And I don't have this shit on recording,
Safe acts for Head and Shoulders.
but I was driving deep in another state. outside of the one I live in, right?
Just want to leave. 12
And this is keep in mind, this is like 3-4 o'clock in the morning, man. Okay, and I'm driving in one lane going one way and then another lane going the opposite direction type of road, and it's a really narrow road and it's hilly and it's dark out. It's like 3-4 o'clock in the morning, man. And so there's this gold truck, right? And so I'm driving, trying to find, because I'm doing this to try to sleep in my car, okay? And so I'm driving way out in the middle of nowhere, pretty much. Well, at least to me, it's the middle of nowhere. And so I'm looking in my rear view, no one's behind me. So I'm like, I'm still driving and shit. And then a few moments later, I look in my rear view again, and then I see these headlights approaching. And before I know it, this gold truck, like an older type, it looked like a Chevy, is gaining so much ground on me, like obviously speeding. And then the gold truck is flashing its headlights too. He flashes headlights and started tailgating me. And so, like, this is in another state I'm never in, okay? And keep in mind, I'm going like 55, 60, which is the speed limit on this road. And it's a really narrow road, and it's kind of dangerous. It's not that dangerous, but it's just kind of dangerous because, you know what I'm saying? So this gold truck had to been like speeding to catch up to me, like really speeding really bad. And then out of nowhere, I see this other pair of headlights behind this gold truck. So now, I got two vehicles behind me out of nowhere. And then, so, okay, let's see. So I can't. Long story short, the second vehicle that's following me is a police officer. So he turns his lights on, goes straight around the gold truck, and stops me. Okay, parks in front of me and stops me for nothing. I did nothing. This police officer stops me for nothing and detains me for nothing. I have no criminal record. Okay. I have no history of violence or DUIs on my record. Okay, I have nothing like that. And so, this police officer, he stops me and he looks really angry for no reason whatsoever. And I'm asking him, what is he stopping me for? And he's like, doing. I can tell he's shady as hell. Okay, he's a dirty cop. And so they end up rifling through my car, through my belongings in my car, for any firearms and drugs, when I did nothing that would cause them to have suspicion to have a firearm or any drugs in my car. My tags were good. My license is good. And so the police officer dispatches another officer on top of the one that's in besides him else. So now it's two officers on me. And they rifled through my car, through my belongings. They had no reasonable suspicion. They stopped me for no reason. The first officer that arrived, he's talking about, I have no body camera. He made sure to tell me he has no body camera. And he's talking about if I don't get out the car, that he's gonna pull me out of the car and sit here and take me to the station, right?
March 30th, and is now on house arrest.
And
Set for August 7th.
so
We are getting our first chance to hear some of the.
you know, that's what happened like last week, and then the week before that, I had I was doing Instacart, but I recently stopped doing Instacart. So when I was doing Instacart, apparently somebody at that store had called the cops on me for no reason. And when I'm hop in my car, put the groceries in the trunk, and go to deliver it to the customer, one officer comes up to me,
We also heard from the shooters.
pulls me over before I get out the parking lot of the grocery store. And they had so it was one officer, and I was compliant, did nothing wrong. I was respectful, you know, with what I was talking about, or my, you know, I was respectful with my answers to the police officer. And the officer ends up calling like 4 to 5 other dispatches, 4 to 5 other cops on me for no reason.
This evening in the aftermath of that deadly mass shooting at
Okay,
National Bank.
this literally happened.
Leaders joining together with the
Okay,
community to honor and remember the victims killed in Monday's shooting.
and there's something else I wanted to say.
Celebrate their lives and also their family members. We are here.
I can't really remember.
And into the future. These are Kentuckians taken
Okay, this.
far too soon by a
So this all leads me to believe the first story I talked about that happened last week about the cops detaining me and pulled me over for no reason. I know they were tracking my location because I was like way out in the middle of nowhere at 3-4 o'clock in the morning, and these motherfuckers popped up on me out of nowhere, dude. Like literally, and I did nothing suspicious. All right, they're tracking my location. Here's evidence here with these planes and these helicopters flying above me. Okay. I got Chat GPT, and they'll tell you how officers will track your location. Okay. I'm just gonna read to you all the ways they can track you. Okay. If the police were tracking your location, how would they go about doing so? Cell tower triangulation. The police can obtain your location data from your cell phone provider by triangulating the signal strength from nearby cell towers. GPS tracking. Some police vehicles are equipped with GPS tracking devices that can track your vehicle's location in real time. Social media and online activity. Police can track your location by monitoring your social media and online activity, especially if you have allowed access to your location information. So you know that trans shooting that happened at that Christian church, Christian school? So this trans was making like social media posts that were like, you know, red flags that, you know, they were gonna go shoot some people up, right? So if police have this type of technology, how are they not preventing these type of situations? Surveillance cameras. The police can also track your location through surveillance cameras placed in public areas such as traffic intersections and convenience stores. It is important to note that the police can only track your location if they have a legal basis to do so, such as a court order or warrant. So court couldn't, I haven't been to court at all. So court couldn't have ordered nothing. I've done nothing wrong. I don't have any warrants. Okay. I haven't done anything. Okay. So, you know, crime rate is going through the roof, right? It's at an all-time high, right?
The Hampton County Sheriff's
Um,
Office says that Officer Tom Unwin was
and so you mean to tell me police can't stop the rapes, the robberies,
in distress, changing lanes by a construction zone.
the murders, the killings,
He had a concrete
the mass shootings,
driver's side in the
and whatever the fuck else is going on out here?
driven by William Dunson.
Okay.
Also killed. Now, Dunson will be laid to
Okay, there's more ones. Cell site location information, CSLI. The police can obtain the location information of an individual's cellular device by working with the service provider. This technique can be used to track the location of a phone in real time or to access historical location data. Stingray technology. This involves the use of a device called a stingray, which simulates a cell phone tower and tricks nearby cell phones into connecting to it. This can allow law enforcement agencies to obtain location data from targeted individuals. It's important to note that while some of these techniques require a warrant or a court order, others may be subject to legal challenges around issues of privacy and Fourth Amendment rights. Overall, it is essential that law enforcement agencies follow proper legal procedures when conducting location tracking to ensure that individuals' rights are protected. But, okay, if you're watching stuff, if you're doing your research, the government's corrupt as hell, okay? I'm just going to say that right now, okay? You got police brutality, people, innocent civilians getting beat to death for no reason, okay?
Those apartments just opened in September, and I think that's the third.
For no reason at all.
It's just out of control.
So,
People are driving.
even though this is written down right here, you can't trust that they're going to follow their own rules, okay?
To make them more pedestrian.
So I just want to say that. Thanks for watching.
Right now, a massive environmental disaster is playing out in Indiana. The fire at a recycling facility in Richmond is still burning tonight.